What's going on, guys? I'm Bill and welcome to Bill's How To. Today I've got a new interesting way to clean your rollers using this thing right here. Let's get straight into it, guys. Let's do this. Alright guys, so today I'm going to show you an easy way to clean your rollers. It's a new interesting way that I've never come across before. It's surprisingly an old product that's been out on the market for a long time. And you might have seen it at your local hardware store. It's this one right here, Easy Clean Rotacota or Rotacota, I'm not sure how you pronounce it. And I've honestly walked past this probably like for the past 8-10 years, seeing this thing up on the shelf and just laughing, thinking it's not going to work. There's no way this thing's going to be able to clean out the rollers. So I've never actually tried it, and I finally got myself out there and bought it. It wasn't expensive, about $25, and tested it out, and surprisingly it works very, very well. So I'm going to show you guys just how easy it is to clean these rollers. Now, a lot of people out there in one of my previous videos said, why do I clean my rollers? Why don't I just throw them out and buy new ones? Well, we've got here, that's one, there's another 4 in this bag here, and another couple more in there. So this is all just from this week. We've got about 8-9 rollers, something like that. So if you put it all together at the end of the week, it's going to work out to a fair amount of money. That's probably about $15 to $20 a roller, depending on if I buy them in bulk or not. So 8 rollers times $20, that's $160 every week, just by simply not spending 45 minutes or 30 minutes, or probably now with this thing here, maybe even less, probably about 20 minutes just to simply wash them out. All right, so we're going to take the roller, and this thing here is very, very interesting. I'll show you guys a couple little features before we started. We've got our tap connection right here. Okay, so that just clicks into your normal tap connection. On the top, we've got a little locking feature, and that's going to lock in our roller. So we actually use the roller handle as well, and slide the whole lot into this and lock it in place. And then we've got a little scraper here. So this scraper is just to remove any of the excess paint. Take your little scraper, and you can just scrape that down, removing any of that excess paint and putting it into the bucket. So now that we've got our excess paint removed, slide it in. And when I first did this, I was thinking, this is really tight, it's super tight. They should have made it a little bit bigger, because you can see there, just a little bit of paint around the lip of it, and I'm thinking, oh, maybe they just made it a bit too tight. Click it in, but they actually haven't made it tight at all. The way this one here works is by keeping it tight, we put in the tap connection right here, and it builds up all the water pressure at the back, and that's what actually forces all this paint out of the roller. And it's very interesting. I didn't honestly think this was going to work. I didn't think it was going to be this tight, this much pressure built up. And if you don't lock this one here on, I guarantee you're not going to be able to hold that roller or hold the pressure back and allow your roller to sit where it's supposed to. So make sure you do lock it in. So now we can take our tap, connect it on, flip it upside down, and we just wash everything out until it starts coming out clean down the bottom here. You can see it's almost cleared it out. And what I found on the last time I did this is there's just one streak right along here. You'll see it doesn't clean this section here. Everywhere else will be nice and clean, except for that one streak. So what I had to do was switch off the water, turn the roller around, which I'm gonna have to do in this case here as well, more than likely. And then that'll flush everything out. But if you have a look at the back here, it's looking nice and clean. And we haven't even got a quarter of the bucket filled with water yet. So it does save a lot more water than the other method that I've shown you guys in the past. Okay, so everything's nice and clean all the way around now. We've just got that single streak here. I'm not sure if it's just my one. There might be a bit of an issue with the way the water comes out here. But either way, it's not that hard to fix anyway. So what I do, unclick it, pull it out, rotate the roller just a little bit, push it back in, lock it, and then click it back on. Now that streak is now facing the back, and that'll wash everything out once again. So the thing that I really liked about this, I wasn't expecting it to be as clean as it was when it came out. I thought if I rinse it or squeeze it, I'm going to get a little bit of that paint that's still right down the base of those bristles or the nap of the roller. I didn't honestly think it was going to be as clean as it was, and I was very, very, very pleasantly surprised. So I'll quickly shut off the water. Disconnect this one here. So if we click this one here off, pull it back out. And now I'm going to show you guys, I honestly thought this one here was going to be filled with paint, but if you squeeze it, it's nothing but clean water. Really, really impressed. Super nice. I'm going to try and clean another roller right now, and I'll show you guys a bit of a different angle in case you couldn't see properly. So we're going to take another roller now, and you might be thinking, why have I got them all in plastic bags? Well, what I do is, as soon as I finish my painting job, rather than trying to clean everything up on site, which takes a lot of time and I'm probably tired by then, put them in a plastic bag, store them at home for about a week or so, and then I'll do them all in one go. So at the end of the week, I'll have a little bit of cleaning to do. Makes life a bit easier for me, but during the week. Okay, so once again, take our roller, use our scraper, and we're just going to remove all that excess paint. So make sure that you guys can see. Scrape it all down. And you can see just how much paint's coming out of that. Then we can push it all into the sleeve, put it upside down, click it in. And you can see it there, instantly cleaning everything off. Once again, by the looks of it, it's going to leave that streak right at the front. I'm not too sure if it's just my one or if it's all of them that do this, but it's not a big deal. You can just turn the roller around. You can see how quick it is anyway. Quick and super clean. Now if I try and unclick this one here, the amount of pressure that's in there, I can't even unclick it at the moment. I'd have to back it off just a little bit. There we go, and I can't hold it back, so I'd have to shut off the water. Wait for that pressure to go away. Force it back in. And it's really interesting. I wasn't expecting that much pressure to be built up in there. So by the looks of it, if you keep running the water just that little bit longer, it still keeps running through that streak, and it eventually just thins it all out. I was a little bit impatient by the looks of it on the first go, but if you want to save a little bit more water, you can do what I did the first time around, switch it off, turn the roller around, and then flush it out. It'll help you get that little section there much, much quicker, but as you can see, it is actually going all the way through. So we're about to hit almost about 15 litres of water, which is about 4 gallons. But if I did twist it around, used our finder, it wouldn't even be half of that. So I'll quickly switch this one here around. Now it's on a different spot. And you can see how much quicker that one there gets cleaned out. Save a little bit of water by doing it that way. Now it's all running nice and clear. Switch off the water, then we can unclick it, pull out our nice clean roller, and you can see there, I'm going to just rinse that, and there is absolutely no paint left in there. It's all just nice clean water. Nice simple way. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed the video and you've learned something new like I definitely have. Like I said, I've been walking past this for probably about 8 to 10 years, seeing it on the shelf every single day, thinking, man, there's no way this is going to work. But boy, was I wrong. So if you guys want to get out there and give it a go yourself, I'll try put a link in the description below. And if I can't find it, this one here was from the local Bunnings warehouse store. You can see there, Rotacota or Rotacota, solid durable plastic, which means I can just chuck it around anywhere and it's not going to break. I'm not going to have to worry about replacing any moving parts or anything like that. This looks like it's a product that you buy once and you store it for life. So hopefully you guys have enjoyed the video, guys. As always, like, comment and subscribe. Until next time, I'm Bill. Thanks for watching Billshowto.